Brian, how important is it to uh, have the buyers in a different list? Know where your leads are in your ecosystem, because you could have somebody that has bought one day and then you're still sending them emails about the same thing. How important is that?
Yeah, I mean that's really what we talk about is next level. We really the simplest way to call it or to put it is list segmentation, right? You don't want to send the same email list to a prospect as you do to a buyer, and you don't want to send the same email to a buyer that you do to someone who just got in day one, right? Like that is what the automation is really all about. It's not having the ability to just spam people with additional offers. It's the ability to send people the email or the product that they're ready for. So, for example, it's a lot easier to do when you're selling your own products, but that's all I focus on. This person comes in, everybody comes in through the same path, everybody comes in through the same opt in. Then they're segmented based on their actions. If they don't do anything, then my only goal is to get them back to the sales process. Mine happens to be the free course. It could be a video sales letter. It could be a webinar. But that's all I do. I'm not even selling hard. It's just simply reminding people of the opportunity because I've talked to potential customers or clients or even leads, if you want to call them. I know their objections. I know their fears. I know what they're not concerned about. So I address those in the initial follow-up email sequences and try to get them back to the sales process. Then when they buy something from me, they're segmented into a different list. There's an onboarding, there's follow-up, and then at that point, I know they're ready for the next product. I know they're ready for the funnels or the additional coaching, and then I can sell that stuff to them. So really what happens is you get yourself a situation where you're speaking differently to two groups. You have your leads, your prospects, trying to educate them about the opportunity, and then you have your buyers. And buyers buy. So if we know we have a list of buyers, what can we do? We can more easily sell them more stuff at the right time.
Yeah, and it's different on every platform. I mean, you use Drip, right? I'm sure it's different on Drip. On Aweber, it's also differently. But you were 100% right. Like when you're the one that creates the product, you're able to basically do it automatically, right? But then in some instances, if you're promoting an affiliate product, you're gonna have to go to your dashboard. You're gonna have to go check the emails, and you're gonna have to transfer those people into another list. It's a little bit more work, but you have to do it in order for you to have a better business. Like you don't want to send the same email to a bunch of people that have already took action with the same offer, and then that way you can also promote, like how you said, maybe you can promote ClickFunnels, Aweber, or System.io. I know in System.io, I think you have to tag people in order for you, because you can't really change the list, but you can tag them and then have them in a different section, right, of the platform.
Yeah, if you're using System.io, it's simple. If they perform an action, right, then you can tag them. The tags will then tell the automation what to do. For example, if someone has applied a tag as a buyer, well, you can remove them from one campaign and you can start them in another campaign. Right now, they're in a buyer's campaign, and I think it should be noted here that it goes back to what you said a few minutes ago, Andre. If you don't know what your audience needs at a specific point, or what their fears are, what their desires are, or what their confusion is, then you can't very well segment them because you don't know what they need to hear. So that's really the first step is talking to people.